Hey guys, welcome to the second episode of Building a Clone Base. In today's episode we have 4 gray base plates. These are the last 4 in the left corner. We're gonna try to start on the village. It will be around this area, and we're gonna lay out the river that's in those 4 base plates. The video is gonna start off with a hall. It's a pretty big one. If you've seen our Geonosis building episode, you already know how big it is. So without further ado guys, we're gonna get into this video. So guys, in our last episode of Geonosis, you saw this package from Italy, and we told you that there were also a lot of parts for our clone base. So we're gonna open that real quick. It's actually like a lot of pieces, so I won't go too much in detail with all of them. I'll just give like a quick summary. So we've got a lot of dark bluish gray, a lot of different black pieces. Then I went for some very colorful leaves. I don't really have a use for them yet, but I just thought it would be interesting. I also went for a bunch of different colors of green to try and get some more textures in our mocs. And as well as a lot of different brown pieces for custom designs and for some more details. And then I think the most expensive part that we bought this time were like these really big tiles, and as well these fine pieces and these tubes. So yeah, like I said, I won't be going in too much further detail because it would take like a really long time to go over all these pieces. So without further ado, we'll start the build.
So the first thing we did was determine the border of our river. This was a really important step, just because we kind of built our mock around the river, or at least that village part that we're building right now. It's really important to just have that river already placed down. Later on we'll add some filler brick and some plates, but for now we're just gonna make the border of the river so we can determine what we want to build next.
So guys, we're gonna start building on the village, but first we have to start with the road. We're gonna have a main road going through the village, but we didn't want to use any ordinary tactic or technique for it. We wanted to go a little bit different. So as you guys can see, this is the technique that we went for. It's something that we saw a long time ago on Instagram, I think, and it's something really cool. So we're gonna use this technique. I'm gonna go over it really fast and quickly. So you basically use either headlight pieces or something else to have a bar low against the ground level. Then you use different types of clips to connect new bar pieces, and on top of those bar pieces you either use some kind of cylinder like these or an inverted one. We're gonna have the parts, the numbers for them in the description, hopefully, if you don't forget. And as you can see, you can come up with some really weird angles if you do this technique. We're gonna try to get a higher elevation in the village to have like a top part, so to speak, and then a slight hill that goes down. So yeah, that's basically the technique that we'll be using. It's gonna be pretty hard to get it right the entire road section, but hopefully we can pull through.
We want the landscape to have a very natural look, with a lot of elevated parts and smooth transitions between different areas. So that's why we're, in this corner at least, going to go 3 bricks high with our border line. Like you guys can see, Geoffrey is now putting down some filler brick on the bottom of the river. You can see that I was filming something else at the same time. But yeah, basically Geoffrey is putting down some filler brick while I'm working on the border. Later on I'll put some plates, probably dark tan, on the filler brick that Geoffrey put down, so we have a nice good looking bottom of our river. After that I started putting down some dark tan plates on the river bottom. This is probably because we're not sure yet, but we want to use trans clear bricks, trans white clear bricks I think, for the bottom, for the river, for the water part. And for obvious reasons the bottom part needs to be clean, so we're gonna use dark tan. Maybe we'll use just blue for the water, and then the dark tan bottom will not Yeah, we don't really know yet, but yeah, for now, just dark tan as the bottom of the river, probably because we're gonna use some transclear bricks for the water itself. So guys, this is where we're gonna end up this week's episode. We know we didn't do that much at all. That's not our mistake, but we really don't have the time to do more. Next episode we'll definitely try to finish off this base plate over here, start on this base plate, make a lot of progress on this base plate. And yeah, that episode will definitely have some great progress in it. For now, we explained how we want to do the path. That was a really important part for sure. We laid down the river, also really important, and already put down some dark tan plates, so you guys have a nice idea of how we want to make this river. We also put down some borders already. So this part will be a dense forest with a lot of dark green details and some cool trees. Yeah, then the path will go over the river until it reaches this point probably, and we're gonna start building the clone base here. So yeah, we definitely made some progress and did some explanation, but we know that this episode was kind of a short one with not that much progress, but I don't think you guys mind. We'll have pretty cool content coming to the channel the coming weeks. A lot of building, a lot of cool time lapses, cool stuff, and of course a lot of streams, and we're definitely planning on streaming this mock. But for now, we want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for being here. Definitely subscribe. You don't want to miss this mock. And we'll see you at our next episode of Building a Clone Base. Bye bye, guys.